BYD Sealion 7 SUV, the game changer in electric family SUVs? Is the BYD Sealion 7 the electric SUV that's changing the game? In a world where electric mobility is no longer just a futuristic dream but an everyday reality, new contenders are constantly stepping into the spotlight, aiming to reshape how we move, live, and experience the road. Among these rising stars, the BYD Sealion 7 doesn't just step onto the stage. It charges in with power, elegance, and a quiet confidence that forces you to take notice. With its ocean-inspired design, a name that evokes freedom and grace, and a promise to blend family practicality with performance and green innovation, the Sealion 7 emerges not as a timid newcomer, but as a serious player in the ever-evolving electric SUV arena. The question is, does it truly live up to the hype? And more importantly, is it worth the premium over traditional gas-powered SUVs? Let's start with presence. The moment you lay eyes on the Sealion 7, there's a clear sense that this isn't just another generic SUV with an electric drivetrain slapped onto it. It's sculpted, futuristic, and confident. The lines are clean yet muscular, the proportions balanced yet bold. From the signature BYD lighting elements to the aerodynamic detailing, the Sealion 7 is designed to turn heads without screaming for attention. But beneath that stylish exterior lies a deeper ambition: to offer a vehicle that doesn't just appeal to early adopters or eco-enthusiasts, but to real families looking for everyday versatility and a premium experience. And that's where the real story begins. The heart of the BYD Sealion 7 is its e-Platform 3.0 architecture, BYD's dedicated electric vehicle platform that underpins its new wave of intelligent EVs. This isn't a retrofitted gas car, it's built from the ground up for electrification, and that brings huge advantages. Power delivery is instant and smooth, with dual-motor variants offering all-wheel drive and the kind of acceleration once reserved for performance cars. Whether you're merging onto the highway, navigating city traffic, or climbing up a mountain road with the family in tow, the Sealion 7 responds with confidence. There's no lag, no hesitation, just silent, seamless propulsion. It feels modern, purposeful, and more importantly, it makes driving fun again. But what really elevates the Sealion 7 is its commitment to efficiency and range. With BYD's signature blade battery technology, known for its safety, longevity, and space-saving design, the Sealion 7 delivers real-world range that stands shoulder to shoulder with the best in the segment. Depending on the variant, you're looking at over 500 kilometers on a single charge, more than enough for road trips, daily commutes, and weekend getaways. And when it's time to recharge, fast charging support ensures you can top up quickly and get back on the road. For families used to the rhythm of gas stations, this represents a radical shift, one that feels surprisingly natural once you experience it. Of course, going electric isn't just about performance or efficiency. It's also about stepping into a new kind of driving experience. And that's where the Sealion 7 truly shines. Inside, the cabin is a sanctuary of modern design and intelligent functionality. Think soft-touch materials, ambient lighting, an airy layout with panoramic views, and seating that's both comfortable and supportive. The dashboard is dominated by a massive rotating touchscreen, BYD's signature tech centerpiece, which allows drivers and passengers to interact with the vehicle in intuitive and personalized ways. Navigation, entertainment, vehicle settings, it's all at your fingertips, and it feels as natural as using a smartphone. Technology in the Sealion 7 goes far beyond the screen. Advanced driver assistance systems keep you safer on the road, with features like adaptive cruise control, automatic emergency braking, lane keeping assist, and intelligent parking all working together to reduce stress behind the wheel. Voice control, facial recognition, smartphone integration, these aren't gimmicks, they're tools designed to make your life easier. Whether you're commuting alone or embarking on a family road trip, the Sealion 7 is packed with the kind of innovations that make every journey feel smarter and more connected. Now let's talk space, the ultimate priority for families. The BYD Sealion 7 doesn't compromise here. With a flat floor and optimized interior layout thanks to its dedicated EV architecture, there's ample room for 5 adults and all the gear that comes with them. Rear legroom is generous, headroom is excellent, and the cargo area is wide and practical. Whether you're loading up strollers, groceries, sports equipment, or luggage for a weekend getaway, the Sealion 7 handles it with ease. There are clever storage areas throughout the cabin, and a powered tailgate makes access effortless. This is a car designed not just to look good on paper, but to serve real needs in everyday life. And now comes the big question, the price. Compared to traditional gas-powered SUVs, the Sealion 7 commands a premium. But is it justified? To answer that, you have to think beyond the sticker price. Consider the long-term savings on fuel, the lower maintenance costs, the government incentives in many regions, and the reduced environmental impact. Add to that the superior driving experience, the cutting-edge technology, the luxurious feel, and the future-proof design. Suddenly, that premium starts to look like an investment, not just in a car, but in a lifestyle shift. A shift toward cleaner air, smoother drives, and a more sustainable way of moving through the world. When we compare the Sealion 7 to gas-powered rivals in the same price range, vehicles that might offer similar size or brand recognition, the contrast becomes clear. While a gas SUV might give you a familiar driving experience and established reliability, the Sealion 7 offers a glimpse into the future. It doesn't rely on nostalgia or brand loyalty. It wins you over with substance. It challenges assumptions about what family transport should look and feel like. And for drivers ready to embrace the next generation of mobility, it delivers far more than just good looks and quick acceleration. It delivers a new way of thinking about your relationship with the road. Of course, no car is perfect. Charging infrastructure still varies depending on where you live, and some might hesitate at making the jump from gas to electric. But those gaps are closing rapidly. And with a brand like BYD, one of the world's largest and most advanced EV manufacturers, you're not just buying a product, you're buying into a rapidly growing ecosystem backed by serious technological muscle. The Sealion 7 isn't an experiment. It's a refined, mature offering that benefits from years of EV development, battery expertise, and real-world testing. It's ready for prime time. So is the BYD Sealion 7 worth the premium? If you're simply looking at upfront cost alone, it might seem like a stretch. But if you're measuring value in terms of experience, innovation, sustainability, and long-term cost of ownership, the answer becomes a resounding yes. This is a vehicle that dares to be different, that embraces progress without forgetting practicality, and that brings together performance, style, and conscience in one elegant package. The BYD Sealion 7 isn't just another SUV, it's a statement. A statement that says electric doesn't have to mean compromise. That a family car can be exciting, green, and genuinely desirable. And that the future of driving isn't something to fear, it's something to look forward to. If you've been waiting for a sign to consider going electric, this might just be it. The Sealion 7 isn't just ready for the road. It's ready to redefine it. The BYD Sealion 7 doesn't just roll onto the scene. It bursts through the gates of the electric SUV market with the confidence of a champion and the ambition of a revolution. This isn't merely another EV attempting to steal a sliver of attention. It's a bold declaration that the age of gasoline dominance is nearing its twilight. From its dynamic design to its uncompromising performance, the Sealion 7 presents itself as a serious contender, not just among electric SUVs, but across the entire family SUV landscape. And with BYD's momentum pushing it forward as a global EV powerhouse, the Sealion 7 dares to ask, can premium electric performance coexist with everyday practicality for families? As we unravel the layers of what this futuristic vehicle has to offer, we're not just assessing specs and statistics. We're measuring the pulse of a changing automotive era. At first glance, the Sealion 7 cuts an assertive and modern figure, sleek, aerodynamic, yet muscular in a way that screams purpose. It doesn't overdo the futuristic gimmicks like some EVs. Instead, it marries bold proportions with elegance, creating a profile that feels grounded in today but crafted for tomorrow. Slide behind the wheel, and it becomes immediately evident that this SUV means business. Dual electric motors deliver exhilarating acceleration, launching the Sealion 7 from 0 to 60 in a time that rivals traditional performance SUVs. It's not just fast for an electric SUV, it's genuinely quick by any standard. The instant torque delivery makes merging onto highways and overtaking slower traffic not just easy, but addictive. And because it's electric, it does it all with a whisper rather than a roar, giving drivers a surreal sense of power cloaked in calm. Beyond sheer speed, the Sealion 7's all-wheel drive system is a revelation. Unlike traditional mechanical AWD setups, the Sealion 7 utilizes its dual-motor layout to dynamically distribute torque between the front and rear axles with precision and speed that no gas-powered system can replicate. The result is astonishing grip and stability in a wide range of driving conditions: wet roads, snowy inclines, gravel trails. It tackles them all with composure. The chassis tuning is also worth mentioning. While many electric SUVs lean too far towards softness in the name of comfort, the Sealion 7 finds a sweet spot between ride quality and road feel. It cruises like a luxury sedan, yet dances like a much smaller car when pushed through corners. But what truly elevates the driving experience is the Sealion 7's electric range. Range anxiety has long been the Achilles heel of EV adoption, especially for families who depend on predictability and convenience. BYD addresses this concern head-on, equipping the Sealion 7 with a battery pack that stretches its real-world range to well over 500 kilometers on a single charge, depending on the variant. That means fewer charging stops on road trips, more flexibility in daily life, and ultimately, less compromise. And with support for ultra-fast DC charging, a top-up from 30% to 80% can be achieved in just over half an hour, ideal for coffee breaks or grocery runs. Combined with regenerative braking technology that intelligently recaptures energy during deceleration, the Sealion 7 maximizes every watt, turning energy efficiency into a game of finesse rather than frugality. Step inside the Sealion 7, and the atmosphere instantly shifts from athletic prowess to modern luxury. BYD has clearly put effort into making the interior feel special without veering into gimmickry. Materials are soft to the touch, with brushed metals, ambient lighting, and vegan leather upholstery working together to create an upscale yet family-friendly environment. The seats are generously bolstered, providing long-distance comfort while maintaining a supportive posture. Rear passengers aren't afterthoughts either. Legroom and headroom are generous, and the flat floor design made possible by the EV architecture means everyone has space to stretch out. Whether it's the school run or a weekend road trip, the Sealion 7 makes every journey feel premium. Then there's the technology, front and center in both function and flair. A massive central touchscreen commands the dashboard, seamlessly integrating everything from navigation to climate controls. BYD's software has matured significantly in recent years, and it shows in the Sealion 7. The user interface is intuitive, snappy, and responsive, with crisp graphics and logical layouts. Wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto come standard, ensuring your smartphone becomes a natural extension of the vehicle. The voice command system is surprisingly capable, responding to natural language with accuracy, and over-the-air software updates keep the experience fresh long after purchase. And this vehicle doesn't skimp on safety tech either. Adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, blind spot monitoring, automatic emergency braking, and a 360-degree camera system all come standard, working harmoniously to create an invisible shield of protection. The Sealion 7 doesn't just react to danger, it anticipates it. Whether you're weaving through city traffic or cruising the highway, it works in the background to keep you centered, informed, and safe. These are no longer luxury add-ons. They are essential components in the modern family SUV experience, and BYD knows this well. But the elephant in the room remains the price tag. Compared to gas-powered SUVs of similar size and features, the Sealion 7 commands a noticeable premium. And this is where many potential buyers pause. Can a vehicle that costs tens of thousands more than its combustion engine rivals really deliver value over the long haul? To answer that, we must widen the lens and factor in more than just the sticker price. Consider the absence of fuel costs. With energy prices varying, EV owners consistently enjoy lower per-kilometer running costs. Charging the Sealion 7 at home or at public stations can save hundreds, if not thousands, of dollars annually in fuel expenses compared to a similarly sized gas SUV. Then there's maintenance. Electric powertrains, by their very nature, require fewer moving parts. No oil changes, no exhaust systems, no timing belts. Over 5 to 10 years of ownership, the reduced maintenance burden can tilt the financial equation significantly. Add in potential tax credits, rebates, and EV incentives offered in many regions, and the price gap begins to narrow even further. In countries with supportive EV infrastructure and policies, the Sealion 7 can become not just a premium choice, but a financially savvy one too. Even resale values are trending in the right direction for well-supported EVs, especially those with reputable battery performance and reliable software support. BYD's growing international reputation for battery durability and in-house technology development is a reassuring factor for prospective buyers worried about long-term ownership. And with increasing awareness around climate change, zero-emissions vehicles like the Sealion 7 will likely enjoy more favorable policy treatment in the future, further bolstering their value proposition. So is the BYD Sealion 7 worth it? For drivers who value cutting-edge technology, strong performance, and a forward-looking lifestyle, the answer increasingly leans toward yes. It isn't just a more expensive version of a gas SUV with some eco-credentials slapped on. It's a genuinely better vehicle in many ways. It's quieter, faster, more responsive, and arguably safer. Its technology is more advanced, its design more modern, and its driving experience more refined. It asks you to invest more upfront, yes, but it also offers a vision of the future that feels exciting, responsible, and rewarding. In the grander scheme, the Sealion 7 is more than just another electric SUV. It's a signal that the EV market is no longer confined to quirky early adopters or niche luxury shoppers. It's a sign that electric mobility is maturing, that families can now seriously consider EVs without compromise. Its arrival challenges automakers still dragging their heels on electrification. It raises the bar for what a family SUV can be, and what buyers should expect. In a world where emissions reduction is no longer a choice but a necessity, vehicles like the Sealion 7 are not just desirable, they're essential. This SUV isn't just a product, it's a statement. A declaration that sustainability can be stylish, that performance can be electric, and that the future doesn't have to be something we wait for. It can be something we drive. And as the automotive world stands on the brink of transformation, the BYD Sealion 7 leads not just with innovation, but with inspiration. If this is the direction we're heading, then buckle up, because the ride just got a whole lot more exciting.